Welcome back to the EBA Super 64 camp. Game already in progress. This matchup features Team 6 versus Team 8. Appreciate you joining us here on SUVtv and Prospects Nation TV. Jump ball, and it will go over to Team White. Number 65, Chelsea Burt, bringing the ball up. Burt definitely had a good day one at the EBA Super 64 camp. Was able to get to the rack early and often. In the game where we had her on yesterday. Here you see her trying to work. Nice defense being played there by number 81, Samira Huggins. Now they're trying to work it inside to Belcher. Belcher, good ball movement that creates a wide open three-pointer. Shot's no good. Ball's gonna stay there with Team 8. Here's Burt. Gets it over to Allie Reeve. Allie Reeve sidesteps the defender. Can't get the shot to go though. Rhino with the rebound. Gets it in the hands of Huggins. Jump stop. Nice move, but it's going to be blocked there. Nice defense by Reeve. That'll be a 2 if it goes, and it does. Number 76, Jemiah Galloway. Galloway makes it 6-2. Nine minutes left to play here in the first half. Getting the step, leaving it just short there was number 143. It's Allison Van Dyke. Galloway, she just knocked down the jumper. Fouled on the drive here. Kim Blommer will inbound. To Galloway. Galloway up top to Huggins. Huggins gets the step on Burt. And one. Samira Huggins with the and one. Camp rules. You get the deuce and the one automatically thrown in. We'll have substitutions coming back into the game. A couple players you want to keep your eyes on. Really all 10, but specifically if we had to spotlight a few, number 61, Haley Howard out of Kentucky. Solid player, really likes to serve as a catalyst and mix things up when she's on the floor. Also number 166, Erin Whalen. There in the black jersey. Don't let Whalen's height fool you. She can use that length closer to the basket, but can do a lot on the perimeter as well. Here's Howard. Gonna have a foul there. Hand check going to go against Jasmine Smith. Here's Howard. Off the mark on the three-pointer. Rebound brought in by number 287. Trip to the free throw line here for number 159. That's McKenna Lawrence. Lawrence knocked down that 1 for 2. Makes it an 11-2 ball game in the process. Nearly stolen, but they're able to retain possession. Howard tried to force that pass inside number 155, Kylie Beecher. Whalen steals it away, now directing traffic. Gets that one inside. Lawrence loses the handle on it temporarily and is fouled on the follow-up attempt. Good pass on the inside there by Whalen. Lawrence leaves that free throw short. Rebounded by Wilson. So we'll have a foul on the play here. Referees making sure they maintain order here. A couple hand checks called over the past few minutes. Smith gets the steal but can't stay in bounds. Nice defense though by Jasmine Smith. Howard's being guarded by India Lloyd. You can hear Jonathan Hemingway getting them to set up the offense. That shot's going to be partially blocked. McKenna Lawrence picks up the pieces, looking to push the other way. Finish on the other end. That's Lauren Miller. Miller, a USA basketball participant. That pass leads Whalen a little bit too far ahead, unable to keep those feet in bounds. So it'll go back the other way. The score is 13-2, but you look at number 166 in the black jersey and number 287, Whalen and Miller. That's a lot of size inside. That's also walking buckets. When you look at those two and their ability to score the ball, Miller a little bit of the post variety. She plays Klinko with the ball there, swats it down, and goes up, hits the bottom of the backboard, and goes out of bounds. We're going to have substitutions on both sides for the final 4 minutes of the first half. Belcher to inbound it. Here's Chelsea Burt. Gets it to Belcher. Belcher going to try a three-pointer. Off the mark. They kick it back up top to Burt. Burt turns the corner, and we'll go to the line to shoot. Burt out of Gallatin, Tennessee. Number 79, their forward teammate in the white jerseys, Jessica Belcher, plays at North Gwinnett High School. Had Brandon Clay on the webcast yesterday, and he talked about a player that's really given a lot of scoring responsibility on her team, coming out and working on the facilitating side of her game here at EBA camp. She's made some strides over the past 2 days and has shown some of that development. So we have a foul on the floor. They won't call it a foul. Instead, they'll say a jump ball, and that's going to send it over Team 2. Huggins gets it to the top of the key, now gets it back. Footwork, got caught up a little bit there. Had to get it up just to avoid the travel. Off shot comes the other way. We're going to have another foul. Both teams needing to play a little bit more defense with the feet, as opposed to the hands, especially with the way the game's being called right now. We'll see if they make the adjustment. Hand down, man down from the outside, number 154, Allie Rife. Rife makes it 13-7. Galloway. Tough shot there, 2 defenders in her face. Obviously not tough enough. She makes it 15-7. We approach the final minute of the first half. First pass intended for Allison Van Dyke goes out of bounds. Off of her hand, Van Dyke was setting up for the three. And looked like she tried to cut or was in the position to begin a cut. And that was just enough time for them to be off the mark there on the pass. Here's Belcher. Good shot for them there, even though it doesn't fall. Rife had just knocked one down. Belcher created another opportunity for her. This time she'll take one of her own. Off the mark on the shot. Steal there by Samantha Rogers, who's been all over the place on both ends here throughout the camp. Belcher gonna try another three-pointer. Count it. Now, that's the Belcher that we're used to seeing. Nice steal there on the inbounds play. That's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back after halftime here at the EBA Super 64 camp. And the second half is rolling back here at Court 2, here at the EBA Super 64 camp. 15-10 is your score. Trip coming to the free throw line here for number 159, McKenna Lawrence. Lawrence 2 for 3 from the free throw line here in this game. Wide open all by herself and getting the and one there, number 155, Kylie Beecher. Wayland came over to help. She came over just in time to take that layup and add one to it. And one makes it 13-17. There's Smith. Smith with the southpaw three-pointer. It's off the mark. Some of this comes down to recognition, being able to get familiar with some of the personnel that you're playing with. You know, Smith can play, but when you've got Wayland out there with you as well as Miller, McKenna Lawrence, you don't want too many first look three-pointers being taken. Not to say you can't flow, but you want to be able to put some of the teammates around you to use. Also show your ability to facilitate. Plenty of options to do that with on the floor for both teams. At three-pointers, money for Madison Pack. You see Wayland with the reverse. She makes it 19-16. Still taken. Miller can't get the layup to go. Smith, great job of chasing that one down. Wayland streaking down the middle of the floor. That layup won't go. Backcourt violation. Whalen going to be called for the travel. So footwork too fancy for her own good there. It'll go back the other way, but number 155 trying to, Kylie Beecher trying to seal off Whalen on the inside. Whalen changes that shot, gets the rebound, pass ahead to Miller. Miller leaves that layup short. McKenna Lawrence doing a good job of not giving up on the play and getting the bucket. Howard misses the three, Whalen with the rebound. Whalen realizes she has the smaller Howard on her. Goes inside right off the bat. Not happy with herself for missing that shot. Sets the bar very high for herself. The Vanderbilt commit. Want to get a breather as we have substitutions on both sides. Got a 21-16 game. Foul on the play as Allison Van Dyke was trying to post up the smaller India Lloyd. Burt, too strong on the layup. Van Dyke. Persistence paying off with a trip to the line. Allison Van Dyke out of Westfield, Indiana. Good on the free throw to make it 18-21. Rhino over to Galloway. Galloway off on the three-pointer. Rebound brought down by Haverland Bracey. Bracey's fouled on the play. Been impressed with Bracey's activity and effectiveness on the defensive end. Also does a great job of rebounding and getting things going. Could be called for the travel there. Talk about the versatility and the little things shown by a lot of these players. Bracey is a player that won't take the most shots, necessarily score the most points. Not to say she can't score at all, but she's perfectly fine with rebounding like we've seen her do over the past couple minutes, defending and doing a lot of the little things that create extra opportunities for her teammates. Galloway with the crossover. But Samantha Rogers is right there to partially block that one. Good hustle to save it by Allie Rife. They reward her, and she finishes. Good cut, good pass by Belcher. Good job of keeping the play alive by Rife initially. She makes it 20-21. Did have a real good finish in this one. Belcher picks pockets. Looking the other way. Again, connects with Rife. Rife just manufacturing buckets by playing good defense and running the floor. That one nearly stolen by Rogers, but they keep it. Bracey gets the step and is fouled. There's Huggins. Looking inside for Rhino. Rhino guarded by Rogers. Now Galloway will try a three. Ice cream. So Maya Galloway makes it 24-22. Huggins with the rebound, gets it out of there quickly and creates a 3-on-1 break. Maybe a little too unselfish there. They tried to make an extra pass that gave them just enough time to be able to get back and recover. It's actually 23-22. Looks like they ruled that Galloway bucket a two-pointer. We have subs coming in on both sides. Get it over to number 63. That's Davison. Davison has that one stripped away by Smith. Good defense by Smith. Lawrence might have got away with the double there. Nobody saw it. Well, so we'll have a foul on the floor. There's Miller. Miller working against Beecher. Nice pass to Whalen. See the size of those players, but you can also see the versatility as well. Either one of them could have done what the other did in that particular play, whether it was break the defender down and get the assist, or using the body for positioning inside and being able to finish. 25-22. Whalen with the gimme that rebound, kicks it out to Smith. Miller back out to Smith. Here's the southpaw jumper, bounces around, won't go down. Strong rebound on the inside there by Rihanna Wilson. Howard ahead to Beecher. Long rebound on the three-pointer. They get it over to 283. That's Pack. Oh, tapped away. Here's Lawrence. Lawrence tried to take it all the way. Looked like Beecher got a piece of it. Plays finished by Wilson out of Olive Branch, Mississippi. She makes it 25-24. Whalen using the Lawrence screen, sets the feet, shot no good. Miller with the rebound and one. Lauren Miller with the rebound and the and one. Get some kudos from camp director and Peach State basketball founder Brandon Clay, giving her credit for the use of the opposite hand. Miller and her Missouri Phenom teammates had one of our better games there at the Power 48 during last summer. Here on the Prospects Nation and SUVtv archives. We're looking forward to seeing her in July of this year as well. Beecher calling for it inside. Feels like she has the mouse in the house in Smith. Good ball movement. Addison Pack couldn't get that shot to go, but they get another opportunity here in a 4-point game. There's another three-pointer on the way. It's no good. Off the hands of Lawrence. Howard saves it, then steps back in. Too strong on the three-point attempt. We're here on day 2 of camp, the second game, and they are playing very hard on both sides. We got 4 minutes left. It's been a very competitive camp, good energy. The players are making that happen, but if you don't think the coaching staff and their energy has something to do with it, we got to give you a couple shots of the sideline. You got Coach Jonathan Hemingway on one side, really urging Team White on. And on the other side, you've got Christina Nelson still coaching away for her squad there in the black jerseys. Belcher tries to hit a big three. Burt goes, saves it. An energy play. We'll see if they can capitalize in on it. Here's Rogers. No good on the three-point attempt. That's going to be sent over to Team 6. Gracie had position on that one. They reached over and knocked it out of bounds. Gracie directing traffic. Calls for the screen. Still has it. Tries to get it inside to Rhino, but not the best angle for that to happen. Galloway, she hasn't been shy about it. That one's long, off the mark. Here's Rife. Rife, coast to coast. Strong game and a good camp so far for Rife. She makes it 28-26. Huggins gets tied up, tries to get it to Bracy, and throws it out of bounds in the process. Take a look at the Prospects Nation TV instant replay. Rife has done a great job playing defense, just running the floor. Here she decides to take matters into her own hands. Finishes that one to make it a 2-point game as we approach the 2-minute mark. Pass inside intended for Van Dyke, stolen away by Galloway. Now it's on the floor. You see them go to the deck to get it. Rhino comes away with it. Here's Huggins. Huggins for three. Off the mark. Belcher realizes she has Rife ahead and leads her just a little too far. Good look by Belcher. Rife running the floor like she always does. They couldn't connect on that one. Belcher going for the steal there, trying to make something happen here as we approach the final minute. 2-point game in favor of Team 6. Here's Galloway. Working it inside to Rhino, who had the smaller Belcher on her. Belcher, nice defense. Rogers with the rebound. Here's Burt. Burt over to Rogers. She stepped into that one. Shot won't go. Good look there for Rogers. Team 8 had their hand up in the air trying to will that one in. Looked like it was on the money, but wouldn't go. That one's poked away. Good defense by Rife. Really been impressed with her level of activity on both ends here in this game. Ball deflected out of bounds. EBA Super 64 camp, we won't be able to get that play in prior to the clock running out. Appreciate you joining us here on SUVtv. We've got a great day 2 and final day here at the EBA Super 64 camp. Don't go anywhere. 2 more webcasts coming for you here from the Upperclass Girls Division.